Hi guys, it's Numistaka and I'm back with you today. And today was another regular day at the office when the postman came at about midday. He delivered three more packages from Silver Forum members, and I just want to share these with you. Every package has its own surprises and its own stories, and today's packages were no exception. So this package was actually a sale from one Silver Forum member to another Silver Forum member. One Silver Forum member is located out of the country, so he asked the other Silver Forum member to send this to me for grading direct without having seen it. So it's a half a sovereign, 2017, and a great coin. Limited edition from the Royal Mint, very short supply, absolutely beautiful, and an ideal coin to choose for grading by NGC. This particular one was straight from the mint, hadn't been opened, it had just been posted on. You can see it's absolutely pristine inside, and yet, hang on, something is wrong. What is it? Can you see what's wrong? Well, just take a look at that. What a disaster. What a total and utter disaster. Let's take a closer look. Well, I mean, this is straight from the mint. This is straight from the mint's quality assurance, and it's not great, really. And you can see exactly what happened. So whoever had packaged this up at the mint had not seated this half sovereign properly inside the special capsule. Half the coin was squashed between the two halves of the capsule, and as a consequence, you can see here when I hold it up to the light, you can see that nasty scratch right by the Queen's head. And you can see some pictures here. This is how the coin was seated by the Royal Mint. This is the consequent damage, or I assume it's the damage from this particular coin. Just not a great outcome, and this coin has been sent back to the Silver Forum member, who is then going to obtain a replacement from the Royal Mint. So on to the next unpackaging that arrived today, and This lot of coins comes from one of the same guys who sent some coins through in one of the last mega grading. And if you remember back to that grading, you remember there were a number of coins which were on British themes, royal themes, and I guess this guy collects, or has collected for quite a long time, all the different silver proof coins that relate back to the most fabulous royal occasions. And if there is one thing the British do well, it's royal occasions. And we've got a great history of these occasions, jubilees, birthdays, weddings, all of these things. And our coins are collected all over the world for the beautiful coins we've created, usually crowns, and a crown is now a £5 coin, and these celebrate different aspects of kind of royalty and commemoration. So this one goes back to celebrate the 1993 40th anniversary of Her Majesty's coronation, and lovely coin, really nice design. I think that I looked around for pictures of actually what happened on the day of Her Majesty's coronation 40th anniversary. Couldn't find any pictures of what was going on the 40th anniversary, so maybe the royal family didn't celebrate that very much. The next one is, of course, Charles and Diana, and everyone remembers what they were doing the day that they heard the news that Diana had died. I was in Italy, in Rimini, on holiday, and couldn't believe it, and I know it was must have been summer holiday time it happened. Next one up is another beautiful coin, and all these coins are silver proofs from the Royal Mint, and they all celebrate different aspects This one is 1972. 1972 is the 25th wedding anniversary of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. Another lovely coin. I remember when I was collecting stamps in 1972. I think it was, God, this ages me a little bit, but I was in the second year at secondary school, and I remember there were Tutankhamun stamps that year from the exhibition in London, and there were also these. I think it was two stamps, one 20p one and one 3p one, I think, that came out, which I went to the post office to pick up for the silver wedding. So this one is going forward to 1990. 1990 was the 90th birthday year of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. Everybody in the UK, with no exceptions, pretty much loved and adored the Queen Mother. She was a woman who was happy to get down there with regular, ordinary people, and was very, very loved by the whole country. And a lot of people bought this coin to celebrate her 90th birthday. This one, I think, is one of the best designs. The design, actually, of the outside is a little bit similar to the 1817 sovereign, but this one is to celebrate the 1977 Silver Jubilee. I was in London, I was a kid. I remember standing by the River Thames and seeing the Queen go by in a Rolls-Royce landaulet, waving. Didn't really see very much of her. There were tens of thousands of people, but I did catch probably the only glimpse of the Queen I've ever had in my life in 1977 at this Silver Jubilee. It was a great day. So the final one here is a 1914 gold sovereign. In many respects, just a regular gold sovereign, but 1914 is a kind of special year because very little was going on and produced that year because the world was at war. This was right in the middle of World War One. Everything precious was being melted down to make munitions, and for example, I think it's the 1914 Canadian sovereign, which is incredibly expensive. This one is just a regular sovereign, but still absolutely lovely. So the final little package that arrived is one that I hadn't seen before. I was a bit alarmed when I saw this because of the crack in the capsule. I thought, oh my God, what's happened here? Then I read the letter that came with it to say, don't worry, the capsule's broken, but the coin is fine. This is a South African 1995 very restricted mintage. There were 6,000 of these minted, 1/4 of an ounce of gold, proof, celebrating kind of nature of South Africa and the rhinoceros. Absolutely lovely, just really, really lovely coin. It was actually part of a set with 4 coins. I think there were some individuals, and there were also a number of different types of proof sets produced. There was a luxury one in a wooden box and a slightly less luxury one in a non-wooden box, but here's a look at the 4 of them. I did put it into a flip because it needs to go to NGC in a flip, but it just shows the coin was fine, and it was just the capsule that was a bit flaky and broken. So hopefully you guys like that. I'm sure there'll be another couple of these submissions for grading. Hope you're having a good time watching them. Please like, subscribe, and above all, comment.